Hello and welcome to Top 5 Friday. I'm your host Tim Cant, and this time we're going to take a look at the extremely luxurious world of analog equalizer emulations. But hey, don't worry, if you're low on clams, there's a funky freebie in there for you too. Let's check them out. NOBLEQ is upstanding at 5. Could Chandler EQ be any more at number 4? Neve AT bundle is snaking in at 3. It's party time with PT EQ X at 2. And always bet on NOBLEQ at number 1. At 5, PSP NOBLEQ by PSP AUDIOWARE. Looking for a Pultec EQ? PSP have got you covered, and then some. The original Pultec unit was a valve-based passive EQ with separate boost and cut circuits, which meant you could pull off some crazy complementary scoops by cutting and boosting the same regions at the same time. NOBLEQ goes above and beyond a simple emulation, giving you 13 shelf frequency settings for low and high bands, cut for the high bell filter, and PSP have also made the valve emulation optional. NOBLEQ is €65 as standard from Plug-in Boutique. The most interesting part of PSP NOBLEQ, for demonstration purposes at least, is the valve emulation. I'm going to show you how it sounds on this little electric piano riff we've got, and I'm going to play it to you back dry. I'm going to put the EQ into off mode so we make sure that nothing is affecting it, so you can just hear the pure sounds. Okay, that's pretty clean. I'm going to put it on valve mode. It's not really going to do anything until we start turning some knobs. I'm going to put this mid band into boost mode, and then we can do some boosting. Oh, and also I'm going to turn down the output to ensure we don't clip the master, hopefully. Let's give it a go. Boosty, boosty. Ooh. Oh, there we go. So let's compare that to the off mode. You can hear, makes it a little more raspy, and you can exacerbate that by turning up the valve knob. Let's do that now. Oh, there you go. That's really raspy. And then there's clear. So this is going to be the EQing without the valve. Obviously much more raspy in valve mode. Then off, you hear the original tone. So yeah, a real authentic way to bring out vintage tones of your tunes. At 4, Chandler Curvebender by SOFTUBE. The original Chandler Curvebender hardware has some of the most revered circuits in any hardware ever, and this software version is brought to you by the kings of effects modeling, SOFTUBE. So what do you get? Stereo processing with 4 bands a side, plus high and low pass filters, that's what. Plus, mid-side processing and stereo linking have been added by SOFTUBE to bring the Chandler a little bit more up-to-date with today's mastering practices. It sounds great, but what do you expect for a considerable €312 clams? Curvebender! It's the EQ. The EQ that'll bend your curves. I just want to show you one thing about this cool sounding plugin, which is its mid-side processing. So, in the normal operation, the left and the right affect the left and the right of the signal. Let's have a play with that. Oh, they're linked, I should point out. So, unless you turn that off, they're going to both do the same thing. So, now they're unlinked, we can affect the left and the right of the signal separately. There we go. You get the idea. Now, if you want to process the mid signal and the side signal separately, you just simply activate mid-side processing, and now the left side processes the mid signal and the right side processes the side signal. So let's see what that does. So we're just processing the mid here, really bringing that out, and then we could say attenuate the side signal by doing that. And you can also bypass the left and the right channel, or the mid and side, by clicking these buttons. So there you go, a fantastic sounding plugin that's pretty flexible. At 3, Neve AT bundle by KUASSA. This collection of 2 EQs, Neve AT1 and Neve AT4, model the Neve 1081 and 1084 hardware, giving you a no-nonsense take on their classic sounds for just €65. On the flexible workhorse EQ AT1, you get low and high shelves and 2 bell bands, plus high cut and low cut filters. The 84 takes away one of those mid-bell bands, but offers a difference in terms of tonal quality and filtering, thanks to its unique circuit model. So KUASSA's Neve AT bundle includes 2 different EQs, each of which has its own unique model circuit for processing your sounds. Let's check out how they sound. I'm going to kick off with the Neve AT one. We're going to do a bit of a bass boosting. So let's start off. We'll set it to like 180 Hertz and then whack up the gain. Let's check out the 330 region actually. Ooh. Check that out. Okay, that sounded cool. Now let's see what happens when we do basically the same thing with the Neve AT4. I mean, you can't get exactly the same frequency center because these knobs go to discrete values, but let's have a go anyway. Oh. Okay, let's see how this compares. So we've got this one on 110 Hertz and this one on 100 Hertz. Let's compare the sounds. I don't know about you, but I'm liking the sound of that Neve AT1. Anyway, 2 gorgeous EQ plugins for a bargain price. Check them out. At 2, it's PT EQ X by Ignite Amps. This EQ plugin isn't available on Plugin Boutique, but it is free from igniteamps.com. Modelling both the main Pultec EQ P1A circuit and a couple of other Pultec EQs, the HLF3C high-low filter combo and the MEQ5 mid-range unit. PT EQ X adds new frequency selections to both high and low setups and has the sound down practically perfectly. So if you're looking for the best classic analog EQ freebie, this should be your first port of call. Let's take a real quick look at this fantastic freebie, PT EQ X. Got a bit of a beat going here. So working from the bottom up, we've got some filters. Here's your low cut, or high pass as I call it. And then your low pass. Ooh, lovely. And then you've got your regular Pultec style thingies here, which have boost and attenuation. We'll choose our frequency here. Let's boost that bad boy. Oh lordy. Oh, get it really thumpy. Why don't you? And then we can turn that off and muck about with this one. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay, that's enough with that one. Look, you can turn these things off with these little switches here. Let's play with a mid-range equalizer. We've got a dip here. You can dip things out. Okay, enough of that. Now we'll have some peaking. It does sound very nice, doesn't it? And it's free, guys. Okay, that's enough of that. And also, there's a couple of little extra things I've got to tell you about. You've got your oversampling here. Oh yeah, 2 times, lovely. 1 time, 2 times. And also, a convenient thing is you can set it to mono. Oh, so it's kind of handy for monoizing things as well. So there you go, an absolutely fantastic freebie from Ignite Amps. And at number 1, it's NOBLEQ from Tone Empire. When Tone Empire rebuilt an old vintage EQ unit, they ended up creating a whole new beast. With choice transformers, valves and other circuits, the result was so good they had to bring it into the software realm as a plugin for a mere 35 quid. NOBLEQ captures the sound of that custom EQ unit with 3 main bands, each housing frequency, gain and Q controls, plus a silky smooth airband and a low cut filter. There's also a drive circuit with 2 types of saturation, which can be added to the signal path pre or post EQ. Guys, I heard a little rumor that once you've gone black, you never go back. So let's see if it's true with NOBLEQ from Tone Empire. You can really muck your sounds up with this bad boy. Let's have a play with it and see what it do. Okay, so we can use band 1 in the low end. Let's go for the 100 Hertz region. Oh yeah. Let's sweep this a little bit. Now this is all nice enough. Actually, let's just add a little bit more. Shape our sound a little bit. What I really want to show you is the drive now. Ooh, that's cool and all. What I like is type B. Oh yeah. Ooh, which reminds me a little bit of the Ableton Live drum bus distortion. Hey, let's try switching our EQ to before the drive. Let's see what that does. Oh my god! Oh, my hubris has resulted in some extremely distorted drum sounds. Hey, maybe that's what you're into. So there you go, guys. A Black Q. It's a beast in a big black box. Well, as the prophecies foretold, we've brought balance to the galaxy with those fancy knobs. But if you're still not satisfied, why not subscribe and activate notifications? And I'll see you real soon. Ta-ra!